K.
You thought about it?
Yeah.
And you're K today?
I'm K today.
Why
the
K?
hoes call me K.
Heard you. So the hoes call you K. So we got K today. So tell us about the hoes.
I ain't got no hoes. I was just playing.
She lying, y'all. She came over here caking, so she got hoes.
That sweet person is not a hoe.
Oh, my bad. I don't mean that. You know, it's just a saying. Okay, you got a roster.
I don't have a roster.
She got
That's not what we talking about.
She got somebody on her line. What's
Yes, I do have somebody on my line. Update.
Okay, so let's get into the update. So you got somebody on your line.
It's not that much of an update. Hello.
No, I'm saying we're gonna get into the update. Like, you know, we was MIA on y'all last week. We did not give y'all fair warning, so apologies. But life be lifing. I've been sick for like almost 2 months, so yeah. Anyway, so all right, Key got a new person on her line. What else? What you been doing? You've been traveling, so
I've been outside. I went on that trip to Dallas that I told everybody about. I did enjoy my cousin's friends. They were cool.
Yeah. Because Key definitely went into it like, you know me. I don't think I like her friend. I'm gonna be in the corner. And now she done came back with a whole new group of friends.
Yes, they're cool. I like them. That was dope. And Houston was a really good time. So now we're off to Florida Classic.
What you guys doing in Dallas?
Club, another club, more club, and then another club. And then an after hours club that ended at 6 a.m.
Okay, and your cousin lives in Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody there was from Dallas?
No, her and her best friend Kat, who are roommates, live in Dallas, and then it was another girl that lives in Houston, and her best friend lives in Houston as well.
Got you. And that was the whole party?
Yep.
And then you came from Florida. Okay, so look, you was on a little about going, and you ended up going there.
Yeah, I had a really good time. Oh, we did a bike pedal thing. That was not a club, but basically a club. That was fun.
Because it's like a moving bar?
Yeah. Like you drink on the bike, and then it took us to different like bar hoppings and things like that.
Gotcha.
It was dope. It was really dope. Yeah. It was a good time.
Okay, cool. And then Houston. How was Houston?
Houston was a blast. Nice little 24 hours is what I like to call it. In and out. Got there at 1 a.m. Out Sunday afternoon.
Gotcha.
She said yes. My brother proposed, y'all.
Did you set it up?
Yes.
Partially. I ain't no pictures. You fake. I got pictures from Dallas. That was nice. Them bubble balloons real cute.
That was cute. I'll show y'all the engagement. It was really nice. Stressed me out a little bit. Had a really nice dinner at Perry Steakhouse. Would definitely recommend. 10 out of 10. Went to Rose Rooftop and then ended up, I call it a trail ride. Because all they did was like all of the little country girl line dances. I was like, okay, we had a trail ride. And we was there all night. Like literally when we made it back to the hotel, the sun was coming up. So 2 weekends in a row that I was out with the sun.
And now you gotta do it again.
What we gonna do when the sun gonna be coming up?
I'm saying you're gonna be outside again.
Oh yes. Please, don't stress me out, Chanel. You ain't even that type of bitch. So don't even.
Whoa. First of all, I've had plenty of nights where I beat the sun home.
Not with me.
That don't mean.
That was in your old days. Don't bring that energy over here. I'm trying to go to sleep this weekend. I thought we were on the same page. I thought we were aligned.
Listen, this is my last weekend outside, so I don't know, we might have to readjust.
It is my last weekend as well, y'all. I move in December 2nd. I got bills to pay and trips to make to Houston, so.
Oh, you going back to Houston?
I am. I'll be back in Houston.
What got you going back to Houston?
You know, wonderful city.
All right, stay tuned on the Houston update. Anyways, I ain't been up to nothing. I went to homecoming. That was a good time considering that I was really on the fence about going. I was like, I'm not gonna go. And the last one I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go because I know I'm gonna see people that I haven't seen in a minute. I had some revelations that weekend. But overall, it was a good time. It was a good time seeing people, mingling with people. The vibes were vibing, and yeah, that was the weekend with the Dallas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then last week you went to Houston. What did I do last weekend? Oh, I went out for Johnny's birthday. So I went out for my cousin's birthday. We went to this day party thing. It was cool, and then we went to Shisha. Shisha's always the time to me. Always have a great time, and the fact that we didn't have to spend no money outside of we wanted food, it was a great time. Great time. So again, I was outside and I was like, yeah, after this weekend, I'm inside.
In the house.
Yeah, shit, I might be inside this week because my fits is not fitting. They is not working. So I don't know. I gotta see what's gonna give. Gotta see what I can come up with.
You got clothes from Mexico, so.
Yeah, but them not tailgate clothes, and then it's not R&B trap R&B night clothes either. I can make work for that, but like tailgate, that's where I'm struggling because tailgate outfit, I had it in my head. I was like, oh, this shit finna eat, and when all the pieces came together, it flatlined. So.
Maybe we just gotta see it when we're done.
Oh no! I already took the shorts that I ordered. They went back today. I tried them on this morning. They went back this afternoon. Yeah. And so now I'm already doing something else with the t-shirt for something else in December. Okay. So back to the drawing board. I need to find a statement piece to kind of build around. That's where I'm at with it.
Okay.
So we'll see. But I'm gonna be cute at Battle of the Bands. I'm not too sold on wearing heels though, cause
it's gonna be a lot of walking.
Yeah. You wear heels?
I'm not sure yet. Maybe.
Wear heels so I can hurt heels. But I am gonna order some wedges. So. Hello, numb them toes, baby. Take a shot, numb them toes. Anyways, let's get into this drink of the week. Keith finna hate me, but here we are. She hates 90% of them. So I was in the liquor store before. I had to get my little pregame before we went out on Saturday. And I seen this beatbox. I ain't never had a beatbox. I know beatbox be beatboxing, but I ain't never seen it. Never had it. I ain't never had it. And so I seen this. First of all, I thought it said blue raspberry lemonade. It say blueberry lemonade, and I'm not even a blueberry album. You're not allergic, right?
No.
Okay. So Sasha gave me the rundown that whatever, we're not gonna go into this bias. We're just gonna try it. So, ladies first, we're gonna try it straight as is. I'm just gonna pour a little bit, see what it's giving. And if you feel like you want tequila to add into it, here she goes smelling. Then, we'll chase it down.
It smells better than it tastes.
Huh?
It smells better than it tastes.
Oh, Sasha says it smells better than it tastes. Did you think it smelled good?
Hey,
you smell it?
We don't have on mics.
Remember, if you an OG listener, I don't mean OG like back to the other podcast. I mean OG 4 o'clock 4. Y'all see in the bloopers, we had one time we was like, bitch, we ain't got no mics on. Bitch, we ain't had no mics on.
We never have mics on.
Hopefully y'all can hear us better now. Luckily we didn't get too deep into nothing because that would have been tragic. But anyways, yeah. So back to this beatbox. It's blueberry lemonade. It's the exclusive Shaq flavor. You smelled it. You was about to tell me how it smelled before you realized we didn't have mics on.
It is. It's sweet.
Okay. Cool. All right. Let's taste it. Cheers.
It's all right.
It tastes like nothingness. It's like nothing. Yeah. It tastes like blueberry water.
Kool-Aid Gamer.
That's what it tastes like. It's not nasty. It's just like
it's not nasty at all.
Nothing. Would you like to add some tequila to that?
Sure. Let's get drunk.
Okay. I'm not taking it that far, but
yeah, let's do it.
Let's get a little buzz.
Oh my God, y'all! It's Tuesday and Chanel make us no tacos. Damn.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I actually bought I bought me 2 mate tacos too.
Damn.
Yeah, I had a day. Ask about your strong friend. I had a day. It's the reason the tacos ain't get made. Dang. Anyways. That's why I was leaving therapy and nothing was wrong. Anyways, so let's see how it tastes with the tequila.
Let's not see how that bitch smell with the tequila, cause woo.
I like it better without. Personally.
I think the tequila is just
overpowering.
See.
Yeah.
We need to work on our mixology skills.
You know what? I had saved the schedule for Total Wine classes. I guess I'll go alone. Maybe Sasha will come with me.
That was fake. She could have just asked me to go, y'all. See, that's why we be arguing.
That wasn't fake. I'm saying because we haven't made no plans to go. You want to go to a class with me?
Yeah, I know how to make drinks.
That don't mean it wouldn't be an experience. Down to the last one. She don't want to hang. So, all right. So let's get into it. We don't have no cue cards because we switched it up. We're gonna talk about something that I seen a post on TikTok where the young lady, and I'll post this on our page after this episode drops. She basically said how like don't come trying to mess with me as your representative. Like come to me from day one as who you are, who you really are, all your quirks, your whatever, like show up day one as that person because I don't want to get into something with you and 6 months down the line I realize you a whole different person and I can't fuck with it. So we talking about showing up as your representative. Do you show up as your representative? Do you care if people show up as a representative? Is it a problem that people do that? And like, is it like a boundary between it? Like, is it okay if some people don't show you XYZ in the beginning, but it's not okay if they show you other things? So let's unpack it. Key, do you show up as your representative? And I guess this is like in a dating capacity, right?
I would definitely say it's a dating capacity.
Yeah.
We really need to just go ahead and go into a whole dating
theme season.
Okay.
Yeah, we got
to make that work. You know?
It's so much to unpack when it comes to dating, but
it is so many avenues. But yeah, I would definitely say dating capacity. Because I feel like that's when you don't show up as yourself the most. Like when it comes to friendships, obviously you're showing up as yourself. You're finding out how you best connect with your friends and how that aligns. Damn, you be showing up different.
No, I was gonna ask you something like when you first meet somebody, are they getting Key, K, or Keandra?
Okay, let's not make it seem like I got multiple personalities.
Oh, bitch, I do. So listen, no shame. I was not passing judgment. Cannot throw a stone from over here.
What is the difference between Key, K, and Keandra?
You tell me. You just said K got the hose, so
I said the people call me K. The hoes call me K.
Which means
if I meet somebody in a whole setting, I'll be like, yeah, my name is K.
In a whole setting.
In a whole setting.
What's a whole setting?
The club, the lounge, the tailgate this weekend, you know.
Oh, you K this weekend because it's
the places where I feel like you ain't gonna be shit, and
yeah, it ain't gonna be nothing. Okay. How did you show up in Dallas? Were you Kiki or Keandra?
I was chilling. Shit, honestly, I was Kiki because that's what my cousin calls me.
That's cute because I don't hear that often. Is that just a family thing?
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, and then who's Keandra?
I think Keandra is workday. Maybe that's just corporate office.
Okay, and then Key.
Key is a blast. Key is like me every day. That's like me with my friends. That's me in my element. That's me in my space. That's me.
Got you.
So yeah, I feel like I show up as maybe all of these things in the beginning.
When it comes to dating, like they're gonna get Keandra, they're gonna get Key, and they're gonna get K.
Yeah.
No mask off.
Mask off. Like we just going for it. Like, cause either you're gonna like me or you're not.
Okay. So I got 3 of me too. I got. You ain't know?
Nah, I'm waiting. You see the finger out? I'm for the count.
Oh, I thought you was pointing at her like, did she know?
No.
Okay, so you got Chanel, who is the equivalent to your Key. That's who I am every day. Like, just whatever. Then you got Brittany, who is like, that's the sweet. I mean, no, I'm sorry. That's the turn up. So that's your K, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. You okay. You got Brittany that's like, bitch, I'll cut you the fuck out. Okay.
Okay.
The one who, you know, no limit, no holding back, no nothing, right? And then you got Marie, which a lot of people don't see, which is the sweetheart in me, the lover girl in me, the, you know, the thoughtfulness, the consideration, all the goodness, the mushy.
That's cute.
Yeah. People definitely not getting Marie on the first day. That's for sure. That's reserved. I feel like that's the part of me that has to be earned. And then Brittany, like that's who be, you know, with the rah-rah, like, so definitely not gonna see that. I feel like that's something that has to kind of get pulled out of me. Had to be Brittany this weekend. And then, you know, Chanel is every day. Now, within me being Chanel, my everyday self, right? So you see how you say, like, no, you give all of it, you know, whatever. When I first meet somebody, not saying that I'm being fake, but me being like, sometimes I cuss a lot more times than other. And sometimes, you know, I be a little ratch. Maybe I should put the ratch under Brittany, but sometimes I'll be a little ratch. I'm shaking ass on the boat. I'm like, I have a good time. I'm like, take a shot. I get fucked up. Sometimes I black out. That comes with the territory. But I'm not one telling somebody that when I first meet them, and I'm not doing that. Like if we were in a setting where we are drinking, I'm not gonna drink to the point where I'm like, I know I'm gonna, there was that one time. But other than that, I'm not doing that with somebody I don't know.
I did that this weekend.
In Houston? But weren't you was like around family and stuff, not with...
I was with a friend as well.
Okay. But was that your first time around them?
Alone. Well, still wasn't alone, but without the group that I met her in, yeah.
Okay, but there was already, like, I would assume a level of comfort because...
Okay, that's what you're saying. Like, straight out the gate, first time.
Yeah.
No background, no history, just...
Right.
Okay.
And
okay, yeah.
The first time you met her, I'm sure there was a lot of drinking involved, right? So
not as much as this weekend.
Right, but you were still drinking. Yeah. You was still, and that I feel like that ice was kind of broke a little bit. That initial, that's like that comfort, right? So I don't ever want it to come off like when I say I don't show up as my 100% self, or sometimes I say my representative as if I'm coming up like I'm fake, because it's not that. It's just some things are reserved for comfortability. Some things are reserved for, it being earned.
Okay, so if that's like the lover girl side, then I can have a better understanding of the lover girl side. But I do feel like, because I feel like with lover girl side, that gradually comes out eventually. Like once I like you more, you like me more, we like each other more, cool. That's when that side kind of starts peekabooing. Right. But why not Brittany? Like, why don't you know that, yeah, I get a little ratchet sometimes. Why is that part hidden? Or not hidden, sorry.
Well, I was about to say, it's not that it's hidden, it's just that that's usually a side that it's like a situational, right? Or circumstantial. Like it comes out when necessary. It comes out if I feel tried. It comes out if, again, I don't know where I'm putting the ass shaker at yet.
I was going to say, because isn't ass shaking over there with Brittany? So if Brittany is the vibe, if Brittany is the fun personality, I'm piecing Brittany with the one that likes to host the game nights, the one that likes to host parties and be around people and interact with people. And that is what I'm assuming you are referring to as Brittany.
I could do that. Originally, I just had it with all the quote unquote negative things like I'll cuss you out, I'm a bitch, you got me fucked up, I can be a little mean sometimes, like I got an attitude today, but all that could also be under Chanel. So yeah, we'll put all the fun shit under Brittany. Chanel's me every day, like cool, calm, collected.
I feel like Chanel is calm, very chill, very just.
It's us talking about ourselves in like third person.
But that's what I think. I think that like now that you told me the 3 different personalities, Marie is still new to me.
You done met Marie multiple times.
I just didn't know that you like refer to yourself as, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay, never really. Yeah.
Like once you describe the personality, I'm aware of the personality. I'm like, oh, okay,
the name to it. Cool. You're like, the name. Bitch, I ain't never heard this before.
Yeah,
got you.
That's it. But yeah, I feel like all of those things can be, I don't know, can happen at the same time. Because I'm a lovey ass bitch. Yeah, I'm a lovey girl, real bad, real bad. You should feel like I love you on day 3 because that's how my energy give it up. And that's how my energy is always going to give it up.
Right.
So I don't reserve that part. I also don't reserve the crazy part. I just feel like you can only not necessarily fake the funk, but keep up the facade for so long. And I'm more so referring to, again, not the loving personality, because yes, I get it. Protect your feelings, protect your heart at all costs. But just like the fun side, like it's only for so many dates that you're going to want to go out and not express those things. It's only so many times that Sexy Red is gonna come on the radio and you're not gonna be like, "Oh, that's my shit. Turn me up."
You know,
so it's like, at what point do you get there, and how does that show up if you wait for too long and they're like, you know what? I really don't like the fact that you listen to Sexy Red. I don't like the fact that you be throwing ass in a circle. And it's like, these are not things that were technically shown before. So how am I expected to be okay with it when you didn't even tell me you this type of bitch in the first place?
Right. No, I get it. And I feel like if it's a question that's posed like, okay, what type of person are you when you hanging out with your friends and stuff? I would have no problem in that moment be like, I'm going to keep it a butt with you. I'm gonna shake some ass. I'm gonna throw this little cupcake. It's gonna like I'm gonna do the things. I might drink. Like if the questions are posed, then I would. If we're just first going out though, I might keep it a little reserved because I gotta get to know them. But also, I'm speaking all hypothetically because everyone I've dated already knew that side of me before we started dating.
Makes sense.
Except for maybe one person, and I think it was a little bit too much for her. But I mean, she accepted it when she seen it, but I feel like she was a little bit like maybe not so
right. I just feel like you in the club. If you went to a lounge and was acting like me, yeah, you just really not being yourself.
Yeah,
like you just really so far removed from.
But also, just like how when you, again, situational, when you get around people that you don't necessarily know, sometimes you're more reserved. You might sit in the corner and play games on your phone. I'm the same way. If like, let's say I started talking to a person, man, woman, whatever, and they're like, "Oh, me and my friends going out. Come on, I want you to come out with me." Right? More than likely, I'm gonna be chilling because I'm scoping the scene. I'm feeling out the vibe. I don't know them. I'm getting to know you. I just kind of want whatever. Then on top of that, I don't want to get too drunk where I black out and you like, this bitch don't black out. Like, it's like, yes, I do those things and I can be that way, but that's not, I don't want that to be viewed as that's who I am.
Okay.
These are things I do. Doesn't make me who I am. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of me.
Okay. How do you feel about people that, I'm just thinking of different ways that people can show up as their representative, not necessarily us, but people in general. Because for us, it seems like it's more so just personality styles and how our personality comes across.
Well, before you go to that, so you mean to tell me on the first date, because I feel like who you are at work, babe, that is not who you are when you go home on lunch break. So
me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Really?
Hell
no. You be at work with the guys. The other day we was on the phone and you came in from lunch and was it about the DMV? I just came back from the DMV, but the tone of voice is different within itself. That's fine. We code switch. I code switch at work too.
All black women do.
Yeah, I'm just getting comfortable with them. Like I sent somebody a Shmoney dance gift the other day, like yesterday, because I was like, okay, I can fuck with him like that. I done peeped his vibe, so I know I can interact with him that way. But before you walked in the office, you was talking shit. So it's like, and the tone was different.
And the tone changes?
Yeah, the tone definitely changes, 100%. So on a first date, you giving what you give when you go home with your mama though? Or you giving what you give at work? Do you start out as key at work? Or
I feel like I give what I give at work.
Right. So when does
because everybody say I'm just a hood, ghetto ass bitch when I'm with my family. That's what the people say.
Yeah. So
they say you take it to the hood. We didn't even know you had that much hood in you when you with them people.
Exactly. And the people at work, when they see it, they're like, oh, I didn't know how she got that. So it's like, do you on a first date show whoever it is that side of you? Or is it just like a little bit like, I'm not going to stop myself from cussing because whatever, I'm gonna cuss because I cuss. But are you giving them raw Vera? Like, you're not.
I feel like I don't give hood, but I do tell people I'm from the hood. Like, yeah, I'm hood a little bit. I never hide that.
Okay, so you tell them you hood a little bit, but you don't show them how hood you can get. Because it's what? It's situational?
Yeah. Maybe it's just like, and depending on the setting I'm in. Because even when I am with my family, I'm still not hood enough to be with the family. So it's like, it's not like it's going to be that big of a difference. My whole family calls me white girl. So it's like, I'm still not quite hood enough for them.
Right.
So it's like,
dang, that's almost like the mixed girls who they not black enough to be with the black girls, but they too black to be with the white. Hang out the white girls.
Yeah, my cousins, but they be taking it to the fly. I don't be taking it that far. Nah. So if that's being white, then so be it. You'll take it. That's all right with me. But yeah, I feel like maybe I show up as Keandra. I talk about the things. I express what I'm looking for, what I want. There are a lot of personality questions that I feel are asked. And I tell people straight up, it depends on who I'm with.
Exactly.
It depends on who I'm talking to. And my favorite thing, like even this past week, entering a space with the person I'm talking to, it's been like where I have really noticed, like, yeah, I said I'm done with categorizing my friends, but I really noticed, like, damn, I really stopped categorizing my friends. Like, I really don't do that anymore. Because we were talking
as far
about
as like, oh, this my
different
friend I
groups.
go
That's
out
my
with.
ghetto friends. Yeah.
Got you.
Like, I realized I really have stopped that, and I'm so happy for me. That was a growth moment.
Because you did say that. You did say
I ain't gonna do
that's
that
the
no
space
more.
you want to live in. Yeah.
You need to be my all around friend, or just don't be my friend at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, yeah, even with talking to her, I realized, like, yeah, I really did accomplish having my all around friends, and I feel like my all around friends know all of those different sides of me, and they also have all of those different sides to themselves, and we all show up the way we need to show up when we need to show up,
right?
And I like that. So I was very open and transparent about that, though. I was like, yeah, there's been multiple times where I went to brunch and I got motherfucking drunk and hit splits on the table. I have. I'll be honest and say that, you know. There's also times where she was with me in live flash where you see, I'm just going to sit here and flip my hair because I really don't want to be here. So it's like you can get different. I feel like, honestly, over the past 2 weekends, she saw all the different sides of me that there is to see.
That's good.
In my opinion.
That's good. So it's early on, so it's like, you know what I'm coming with.
Yeah.
Like the good, the bad, the in between. Like,
we've talked about other things. We've talked about relationship things. Just like I feel like we've really dived into showing up as who I am. And if you don't have, like, I'm asking her the other day, do you have an overall picture of the type of person I am? Because I feel like she should have that overall picture.
Do you feel like this is the first time you've ever done that, or you feel like this is always how it is? One other time?
First time.
First time.
What's the trap, friend?
Do you call trap?
Listen, I was already gonna tell her, listen, we can't record from Houston. I don't know, we had that issue with the last one. Like, we're gonna be on Riverside, zooming it. Like, I was gonna say that. I was like, okay, let me give her a little
grace. No. Settle down, guys. But no, it's just been really easy and just really, I don't know. I feel like it's a safe space to really share all of those sides of me.
That's good.
So that's a better question. Do men or people that we date in the beginnings give safe spaces for us to show up as ourselves?
As our true, authentic self.
Do we offer safe spaces for people to show up as themselves?
No, I don't. I'm learning. So then what are the things that are like, okay, so basically I feel like the revelation was, and the conclusion of it is that we don't necessarily not show up as ourselves. It's just certain parts of us are reserved for a space of comfort, a safe space, like getting to a point where you have earned the ability to see this, or getting to the space where we're in this type of environment where there's a necessity, there's a reason for me to be that side of myself. So when it comes to these no good ass niggas and hoes, however, I feel like there are some representatives that show up intentionally trying to show up as somebody that they're not. They intentionally try to show up that they want a relationship, right? They want something with longevity, that they're a good person. And then 6 months later, you realize they're a narcissist, or you realize you never really wanted a relationship. You just said that because it sounded good, and I was holding on to your word until we got to a space of being in a relationship. But really, you don't want to make a relationship. It just sounded good. I feel like when the question, no, no, I'm just saying. I mean, I've seen it, I witnessed it, but I feel like when I hear representative, that's what I'm imagining. Someone that's intentionally
lying about the entire plot.
Exactly. Someone who's intentionally showing you what they want to show you to get from you what they want. When I hear representative, that's what I think of. Not you reserving parts of you that have to be earned. So like niggas that be narcissists that you don't see it at the beginning, or niggas that are controlling that was little subtle things that you thought was cute in the beginning, but it's like, no nigga, you a psycho. You're abusive. You're a manipulator. Like those are the things that it's like, that's the type of representative that, going back to the beginning when I said the girl posted a video, like, don't show up as your representative. Show me whatever from the beginning. I feel like those are the type of traits that's like, bro, you got to show me that from the beginning so we don't get 6 months down, and I know you about to try to Dahmer me, hold me in the motherfucking closet and kill me eventually. Like,
that was crazy. That was fire.
I'm just saying, like, you never know.
It's very true. You don't know. I do feel like that's a lot. That is different, and maybe that is a good way to really look at it. I really should have watched this video before we recorded this EP, so we could have been aligned.
Yeah, yeah. Because I just kind of told you about it and was like, okay, let's unpack it.
But
I mean, we can pull it up right now. Where's my phone? Oh, boop. All right. So let's watch the video.
Yay!
2026.
No. Oh, actually, I think I saved it, and I saved it under podcast-ish because I was like, we can talk about this. Collections. Podcast-ish.
Yeah, I saw a post that
Now, how about I might have had this video all wrong, but okay, you watch it.
Please do not introduce me to a vibe that you know you can't maintain. And that's so real. It's normalized showing up as our 100 pure authentic self from day one.
Ain't interpretation crazy?
Forward to pull somebody just to draw them in and get them and completely change who you are as a person. Your vibe completely changes. In the beginning, you're sweet. In the beginning, you're soft. In the beginning, you're respectful. In the beginning, you are acting like your love language is acts of service, acts of physical touch, all of the above. And then you finally pull that person and they're all in for you and you change. Everything changes. 6 months down the road, they're trying to figure out who this stranger is that they didn't got close to, who they've allowed in. When we can literally skip all of that and from day one show people who you really are, show people what it really is.
Okay, it came full circle.
What it is that you have to give. Don't play no little game and put no mask on and show up as your best self just to get them, knowing that you're not going to maintain that vibe. That leaves people being disappointed. That leaves people confused, trying to figure out what it is that they've gotten themselves into. Got them feeling like they're crazy. Got them feeling like they've made some type of mistake, all because you don't want to show up as your 100% authentic self. All because you're not ready for them. All because you know that the real you wouldn't be able to get them. So you put a mask on. Can we please at this big age normalize being our 100% authentic self from day one and letting people decide if you're their cup of tea? Please. Yeah, I saw a post that said, please.
The song in the back was just very distracting. She really should have turned that the fuck down. But that's a very pretty girl, y'all. When y'all share it, y'all run up her lights because she's pretty. Yeah, that's not what that girl said, but I understand.
But you understand how I got to where I got. Like,
yes.
Showing up as your 100% authentic self without a mask on means you not showing up as your representative. Don't show up as someone, like I said, who wants to be in a relationship, that wants these things, and 6 months later, you show me you really don't want that shit. Like, right. So it can't. You get how I got there.
I see how you got there. We bad. Sasha said no.
No, you don't agree? I mean, the only difference is she didn't use the word representative, but she said, like, don't introduce me to a vibe you can't maintain. Don't be doing shit that you know you not really about. Don't be putting on an act, a front, because you think that's what I want to hear, because you think that's what the bitch is like. You think that's what's going to get you the pussy. And then 6 months later, like she said, you introduced me to a vibe that you couldn't even maintain. So you could have shown me this who you was from the beginning, and I could have been about my motherfucking business.
Very true.
But then if we go a little bit deeper, what if that is that person and they just don't like you?
Ooh. Well, damn.
And sometimes some people be scared to be like, hey, I'm just not really into you. I'm not really feeling the person I've gotten to know. Like, in the beginning, it was cool. I liked you. Now as I see who you are, I don't really think it's something I can rock with. So they just drag it along until the other person says, oh, I can't fuck with you because niggas be pussy. They be too pussy to say, I'm no longer interested.
I mean, that's factual. And I think that's okay. I think that happens sometimes.
No, that's not okay.
Oh.
It's not okay for... What I'm saying is it's not okay to drag people along, bro. Like, time is something that we can't get back. Nobody, none of us. Like, don't waste my fucking time. Why you wasting your own time? Probably because you dibbling and dabbling elsewhere and building some other shit, so you really don't care about the time you over here wasting. But it's like, bro, we grown. If you don't like what you see, if you've seen, I'll throw myself in there. If you've seen that I like the shake ass on the boat. Sometimes I get drunk and I might forget a couple things, and you don't like that, and that's the turn off for you. Just say that. Be like, all right, either I need you to not do this. Is this something you can not do or not do as often?
Communication.
Right, communicate. Or if that's something that completely turns you off and there's no coming back, say that. Don't drag that shit out until the female or the other person is ready to be like, okay, you acting different and I'm over it. I done communicated, I done said something and you just still being the same way. Oh, thank God. She broke up with me or she cut it off. I ain't have to do it because niggas be pussy up in there before. So.
Okay.
Use your grown-up words.
This is my thing. I feel like maybe it's just communication that's required because I do feel like every situation, every relationship, new space has a honeymoon phase.
100%. That's the best.
And in that honeymoon phase, yeah, everything is going to show up as roses and picket fences because that's just the vibe that we're in right now. We're in a space of I am obsessed with you. I can drink your bathwater, and we're happy in that space. Mm-hmm. So maybe the missing portion is communication for when that honeymoon phase ends. Mm-hmm. Because the way that she speaks, which is introducing a vibe you can't maintain, that can be something as simple as communication. In the beginning, you introduce the vibe of, I want to talk to you all day long. I want to be on the phone with you all day long. Mm-hmm. I want to know everything you're doing all day long. Like, I'm very invested in your day and what it is you want to do. Mm-hmm. 6 months later, bitch, you don't even get a text to say, hey, you alive. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, that could be...
It could be as simple as that.
It could be as simple as that, mm-hmm. which is like, okay.
And I feel like that happens.
It does. And is that just a case where honeymoon phase has ended? Mm-hmm. And we're just not in that lovey-dovey space anymore? Or is it just a space where it's not that I'm not showing up as myself, I'm just comfortable. I officially know you. I know what you do in your day. Mm-hmm. I know what you do in your week. So I no longer have to ask these things.
Right.
So who's to say that maybe she needs to go into her trauma a little bit more so I can get, you know me, I like to be in it.
All the way.
So maybe she needs to explain like which part of the vibe was not maintained, mm-hmm. so that I can have a better understanding mm-hmm. of like why she felt so passionately about it. Because yeah, maybe it's just that we enter the space of comfort. And if we're comfortable, then
all the things that you experience in the honeymoon phase, the excitement, the curiosity, all the things, it's like I no longer have that because why? I know you, I've experienced you. We're here. Now it's just like, hey babe, what we doing this weekend? What's our next date night? Opposed to all the the cute shit from the beginning.
Pulling out all the stops.
Yeah, because we here now. We locked in. So see, I don't know. It can go a lot of different ways. Are you your representative, or are certain things just reserved? Are you are you introducing a vibe you can't maintain?
Or does the vibe just change?
But I don't love you any less. I don't like you any less.
I don't love you any less. I don't like you any less.
But I also feel like you can feel when a bitch don't like you no more. I'm just saying. You don't think so? You don't think you can sense when it's like, all right, the vibe is different. Is it because we're comfortable, or is it because like I'm really sensing that you don't really fuck with me for real?
I felt that way with Mark.
Yeah.
I said that multiple times. I was like, yeah, you just don't like me.
Yeah, representatives introducing vibes you can't maintain. Like, I think those are blanketed statements. Those are very surface level statements. And I feel like they have to be unpacked a little bit deeper than just those statements, because did somebody really show up as a representative, or did you not earn a side of them that you've seen with somebody else, perhaps? Was it a vibe they can maintain, or do they just not like your ass no more? Like, it could be different things. Or are they comfortable? They still like you, but they're comfortable. That's my takeaway.
It could be a series of things. I think that just having those conversations and just being transparent and saying, hey, I feel like the vibe has changed drastically. Mm-hmm. Why is that? Mm-hmm. Hey, we used to do this. Why don't we anymore? Mm-hmm.
I feel like a drastic change is maybe a signal of something deeper than just we're comfortable. If it's drastic. But then drastic is subjective. Whereas I feel like someone for you where you're like, bitch, you don't call me no more, that could be drastic, where it's like, no, we're comfortable. We know each other. So it comes down to communication also.
Mm-hmm. And what's important to you, what you value, mm-hmm. And making sure we're aligned, or at least are aware of each other's just things that are important to us so that we can govern ourselves accordingly.
100%. I agree. What we didn't do was a take a shot moment of the week.
Mm-hmm. I noticed you skipped it, but I didn't have one, so I was minding my business.
Why you didn't remind me? I just kind of jumped into it, so I was just like, whatever. Well, since you didn't have one, whatever, on the spot. So Saturday, and this is crazy to air this out right now, but do you know what About It is?
No.
Okay, because you from Palm Beach. That might be some Broward or like down here type shit. So back in my day,
About it.
y'all ain't never say that? Y'all ain't never say like, oh, she about it.
No, like she a slider.
Exactly, equivalent. But back in my day, before slider was a thing, we used to say about it, like, oh, she about it, which would be like, she about that action, she about that life, she gonna say this, she gonna twist that slipper, fuck it, yeah, whatever it is, she's with the shits, right? So I'm out on Saturday. Let me make this short. Anyways, long story short, I see this guy I used to know 15 years ago, plus whatever. Ain't seen him in that long, whatever. We chopping it up, blah, 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 blah. He's like, oh, let me get your number. Let's stay in contact. Nothing on no romantic shit or nothing like that. So I go to give him my number so he can call me. So his number pops up in my phone and I can save it. Mm-hmm. He dials my number, which keep in mind, I've had this number since I knew him. The number is saved in his phone. The number is saved in his phone as Brittany Bout It. And when I tell you I had to cuss his motherfucking ass out, I had to snap on his ass in his club because I was just thoroughly confused as to how the fuck we got here. Because what?
You just tell the people Brittany be about it though. I mean,
no. Brittany be about it, like Brittany be about that, like bitch, I'll beat your ass if I have to. Which I feel like I gotta really stop saying that before I end up in a fight because I'm too old for that and I can't go to jail. But no, like bitch, Brittany be about that, like I'll smack your ass. Not about it, like. Well, anyways, and at that time when I knew him and I had seen him often, I was only dating females. So I was thoroughly confused. Then he proceeds to tell me that his homeboy, which is a homeboy that I still talk to this day, like probably like every week, told him that he smashed. What? First of all, number one, that's a fucking lie. Number two, even if I did have sex with him, why does that make me about it? That's one person.
Well,
so,
you don't know what he said you did.
Exactly. So that's what I came to. I said unless what he told him was more than he was giving it up. Right. I was giving it up in a way I ain't never gave it up because I was like I called the other nigga in the middle of Shisha. He ain't answer. So I talked to him and then after I calmed down and thought about it and talked to my good friend over here, she was like, it's not even worth your energy. And I was like, it's not. And then, he did. He texted me on Monday. Have a good week. And he texted me on Tuesday. I take it back. And I was this close to saying, take back you lying on your dick, nigga. But I didn't. I just ignored it. And I told my therapist that and she was proud of me. Because it's not even worth it. But I'll take a shot to the nigga motherfucking having me in their phone as Brittany Body. Because, bitch, what? It ain't a lot of niggas that can say they done got this coochie, okay? So, for him, you know what?
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. She is not about it. If you're watching this, please don't ever think my friend is going. She said she's not going. She not going.
What he say? It's only one nigga that can say I slept with him, and that's because we got kids.
I love saying that. Yeah. Anybody else? Send proof.
Hello. Let me see the receipt. Let me see the receipts.
You don't got proof, but you know what? They ain't gonna send it. Okay. I'm happy for you, friend. Is that your champagne shower as well?
No, nigga, that's my taking shot. Oh, what is the champagne shower that I didn't respond?
That you didn't respond?
No, I want to hear your champagne shower. No, I'm not. That was early this morning. I'm not going to.
I just know my friend.
No,
sorry.
No.
I'm part of falling now. So.
Oh my gosh. So no, I had actually read it on my watch and I was like, I'm gonna text him back with that petty comment when I go back on my phone because I was working out. But I didn't think about it again until I went to therapy and told her, you know what about it is? Yeah.
Did she know?
I was gonna say, did she know?
She from Rock. She know. So I'll take a shot of that, bitch.
All right, a little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Passionately.
No bitch.
All right.
And I have nothing to say. And then I tried to I be trying to rationalize and give people the benefit of the doubt. That was years ago. We were younger. Maybe it was being a little ass boy ego, but I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, because why you? No. And then my therapist was like, but she was like, see, you're growing and it's great. But in that moment, the response has just been like, Brittany, me, not me. I'm not about it. I don't know why he told you that, but not me. And the energy should have been directed towards him, not the boy who had me in his phone. And then also, I could have not given the boy no energy like I did it. So,
All right.
we're working. We're working. You got a dear sis?
No.
Okay.
We are not bringing back Dear Sis until, guys, I'm gonna start cutting out when she asks that stupid ass shit. But no, we are not bringing back Dear Sis until our team meeting. If any of you guys would like to come to our team meeting, please reach out to us. We are inviting all people that want to help. Thank you.
Heavy on all people that want to help. All right. Do you have a? Oh yeah. What's your champagne shower?
I am not celebrating anything.
Oh, that there was a period. I thought it was like ellipsis, like you're thinking about it. But we got to celebrate. We always have to stay in a space of gratitude. You took 2 flights that made it back home. That you made it back home safely to your baby. You met a new interest that you're being intentional about in a way that you've never been. You're thriving at work. Your hair still look good. You going out for your last weekend.
Yeah.
You about to move into a new apartment.
I'm about to have a baby.
You about to have a baby. Exactly. That you were super excited about, and you don't have to call the little boy Floria because it's a girl.
It's a girl. And she'll possibly be here in January instead of February. So I'm
January 18th.
I'm nesting.
Real bitch birthday.
My baby's coming.
You said that what you put out into the atmosphere, what you wanted your friendships to look like that. So
Yeah.
you manifested something. Are you grown into that? However you view it. So I feel like you have a lot to celebrate.
Okay, well, let's celebrate all of those things that you just said. Yay!
Champagne shower. Anyways, y'all, per usual, thank you for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, The 4 O'Clock Pour. Follow us on TikTok, The 4 O'Clock Pour Podcast. You can listen on Apple and Spotify. You can watch us on YouTube if you want to see our beautiful faces. You know, let's say, Key asked me when she see me talking about, your face looks pretty. Did you get cum on it? Who the fuck says that? But anyways, I'm Chanel.
People with good skin. I'm Kay.
Bye.